Menopause and weight loss. The hormonal changes our bodies go through can often trigger all sorts of reactions in our body that make it a lot harder to lose weight. So what can we do about it? Stick around. I'm going to share with you what I learned about it. Welcome back to another Weight Loss Wednesday vlog. If you are new to my channel, welcome. Thank you for clicking on this video. My name is Pam. I'm a professional organizer who happens to be on a journey to lose 180 pounds. In today's video, I want to talk about 3 things that happen to our bodies during menopause that definitely have effect on our weight, and what we can do to kind of combat those changes so we can still lose weight. And what I recently learned has made me kind of rethink my approach to this weight loss journey. Which, since this journey is a lifestyle change and not a one and done event, it's going to change the way I do things for the rest of my life. Okay, but before we get started, let me make one thing perfectly clear. I have 0 medical experience. I am not a doctor, I'm not a nurse, I am not a dietitian, I am not a trainer, and what I'm going to share in this video I learned on the internet and through my own personal experience through that wonderful journey of menopause. So always check with your doctor before you start any weight loss journey. Okay, let's just dive right in. Here's what I've learned via the World Wide Web about 3 common things that go on in our body during menopause that can profoundly affect our weight loss journey. Number 1, weight gain is very common. The average weight gain for women is about 5 pounds throughout this wonderful process, and 20% of women actually gain 10 pounds as they go through menopause. Gaining weight is so common that about 30% of women between the ages of 50 and 59 are actually considered obese. One of the many causes of this weight gain are hormonal changes. So let's talk about the hormones, shall we? During menopause, women experience a drop in our estrogen levels. Now, estrogen plays a big role in fat storage. So when we experience that drop in estrogen, it can lead to an increase not only in total body fat, but an increase in body fat that concentrates itself around our midsection, as opposed to your hip and thigh area like before. Which, from what I understand, fat in the midsection can be more dangerous because the fat is surrounding your organs. And it has also been linked to insulin resistance, diabetes, as well as heart and inflammatory disease. Insulin resistance can make losing weight more difficult because it causes your body to create less leptin, which is the hormone that helps you know when you're full. Number 2, another thing that happens during menopause is you often have trouble sleeping, and that can be due to the hot flashes that'll wake you up in a complete sweat, or the fact that you tend to have to go to the bathroom more when you're going through menopause. All those fun things they don't tell you about. Lack of sleep is directly related to weight gain because studies have shown that when you're not getting enough sleep, your ghrelin hormone, which is the hormone that makes you feel hungry, actually goes up. It increases. And at the same time, that leptin that tells you when you're full, that decreases when you lose sleep. It's just like the perfect storm for weight gain. Number 3. During menopause, you'll often experience a loss of muscle mass. You might even notice less strength in the gym. That's what happened to me. I found that the amount of reps I could do with weights was a lot harder as I was going through menopause, and even now I can't seem to do as many reps when I'm lifting weights. So what do the experts suggest we do to combat all of these changes we're going through during menopause? Number 1, reduce your carbs so you can maintain those insulin levels. Here's the thing, again, because it's affecting your insulin resistance, you want to keep your insulin low. And when you take carbs, and I'm talking about the processed carbs, the white rice, the white bread, the potatoes, things like that, that tends to affect your sugar, which again heightens your insulin level. So the consensus on the web seems to be keep your processed carbs low. Number 2, eat more protein. And that's because of the muscle loss we experience. And protein helps kind of rebuild that muscle loss. Number 3, lift weights or do resistance training. Now this comes from the use it or lose it idea. Make sure you keep those muscles moving. It'll not only make you stronger, but it will speed up your metabolism and it will provide better control of your blood sugar. Number 4, they suggest time-restricted eating. Time-restricted eating helps lower your insulin level for a longer period of time, which will help combat that insulin resistance I was talking about earlier. And you will consume less food overall, which will keep your calories in check so you don't gain the weight. Number 5 is a no-brainer. Get a good night's sleep. Again, sleep has been connected with those hormone levels with the ghrelin and the leptin. If those two hormone levels get out of whack, it can make you constantly feel hungry and never feel full. And lack of sleep also affects your cortisol hormone level, which is your stress hormone. Again, that is all connected with the ghrelin and the leptin. It'll also help reset the systems in your body. The more sleep you get, the more chance your body has to reset things and get them back in line. Number 6, make long-term and sustainable changes. Because of menopause, any changes you're going to have to make are going to have to be lifelong changes. So make them sustainable and maintainable. And like I said before, it's not a one and done scenario. It is a lifestyle change. And finally, number 7 is eat less, move more. It's kind of self-explanatory. Again, when you're dealing with these hormone fluctuations and kind of controlling the leptin and the ghrelin, you need to just basically eat less and move more. It's only going to help you in the long run. If I'm going to be honest, I still struggle with the idea of this being a lifelong change. I'm just trying to focus on making smaller changes slowly so it'll seem less life-changing. I'm curious to know what your thoughts are on all of this. Are you perimenopausal or postmenopausal on this journey? Have you noticed any of the symptoms I've described on this journey? Like the difficulty sleeping or your waistband feeling a little tighter? Do any of the suggestions that those experts recommend to prevent weight gain sound attainable to you? Let me know in the comments below. And if you found the information I've shared in this video helpful, please let me know by clicking that like button below. And while you're at it, go ahead and click that subscribe button too. And don't forget to ring the bell so that you know when I'm uploading new videos. Take care and I'll see you next week.
This video, why don't you check out one of these over here? And don't forget, the links to my socials are found below.